What's up? So we're here at Hollis Garden in Lakeland, and they have a lot of cool edible plants here, so I figured I would just walk around really quick and show you guys some of them, tell you the ones I know. I don't know what all of them are, but most of them. This one right here is a imbe, an African mangosteen, and it actually has a flower on it real quick. I'll show you guys if you want to see. There's a little flower right there not open, and then a tiny one above it that's open, and couple other flowers coming. So that's a really nice fruit tree. This fruit tastes delicious. It's a little orange fruit, and there's not a lot of pulp, but the flavor is so good. It's definitely candy. This, I'm not 100% sure. Looks like some kind of syngium. I would guess it's like a wax jambu or a Malay apple, something like that, but I could be totally wrong. Right there, that big tall tree is a canistel, some kind of puteria. Here's a nice Eugenia. Looks like it's a Savannah cherry or a Calycina or a cherry Lario, one of those. Very nice tree. I love its peeling bark. It's in the Eugenia family. This kind of looks like an Abiyu tree to me right here. Not 100% sure. I would guess Abiyu. So right up here, there is a big papaya, and if you can see, the flowers are hanging off very far. That's a male papaya. So most of the papayas you plant from seed are going to be self-pollinating, but this one isn't self-pollinating, but you can see it still has one fruit on there. But that's a male papaya. Here is a very nice Barbados cherry tree, Acerola cherry. This one right here, I'm really not too sure. I've been around this plant before. Kind of looks like it's in the Annona family, but I don't believe it is. A nice longan tree right here too, tucked in. Here is a pomegranate. And then right over next to the pomegranate, we missed, I think that's a Eugenia, Araza or Stipitata or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what kind of Eugenia that one is, but this is some kind of Dovialis. Some kind of tropical little apricot. Those things are sour. Nice mango tree. I'm not too sure what variety this mango is. And here's another papaya. It looks like the mountain papaya, the Bacopa. This is like more of a wild variety right here from the jungle. There's no fruit, unfortunately. I've never tasted that one. Right here. And so we're in Lakeland, guys. This is the center of Florida, and we do get frost here. And here's a giant meme sapote tree right here, beautiful. I'm not sure if it's a seedling or not, but I don't see any fruit, so I'm guessing it's a seedling. Here's a little strawberry tree, Muntinga calabara. It's a yellow one. And they call this strawberry tree because that flower looks very similar to a strawberry flower. They have a nice Eugenia in a pot here. This one looks like Patomba. Another Eugenia though. Right here is a black sapote, and black sapote is also called chocolate pudding fruit. These are in the persimmon family, and so around November time, October, we'll start getting some of these. They'll be ready. Here is another Dovialis. This one is the Quintonbella, the Ceylon gooseberry. And then right behind is a quaimuk tree. Quaimuks are a pretty cold hardy artocarpus, and artocarpus is the jackfruit family, and most of those in that family are very cold sensitive. But the quaimuk seems to be more cold hardy, more saltwater resistant. It's a very adaptogenic plant. And I don't see any flowers on this guy, but it's getting there. It should be. So right here, there's two different fruit trees. This one looks like an achacharu, which that is my favorite tasting fruit. And it kind of looks like it's grafted down there. It might be grafted. So if it's grafted, that's cool. But if it's not grafted, it's gonna take probably a good eight more years to fruit. And then right here is another one of my favorite fruits. This is ackee. And then this is a edible plant that a lot of people breed for their flowers because there's a lot of different colored flowers. But this plant, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe has more omega fatty acids than any other plant right here. It's called purslane, and it's a weed and grows wild all throughout the United States. Here is a very big wampy tree that had a bunch of wampy fruits on it. Wampy's related to citrus. Coming into a nice little area. So this right here, guys, is coffee. You see it's covered in coffee berries all in there. They turn red whenever they're ripe. And yeah, most people drink coffee every single day and they have no idea where it comes from or how the plant looks, and that you can even grow it in Central Florida and below. But this thing is just covered in little berries. Right here is miracle fruit. That one just fell off, but this is the one that gives you flavor trip right here. This one actually changes your taste buds. This was a beautiful yellow jaboticaba, Cabindula, Musiaria cabindula, and it is still alive, but they did something to it and it's not liking it. It was producing and fruiting, but they pruned it and it hated it. See right where they pruned it down there. Right here is two different fruit trees. We got a Patangatuba in there, which is another Eugenia. And we have, this looks kind of like a lemon drop, but the leaf is a lot wider. I'm gonna say this is like, I'm not 100% sure this is a lemon drop. It could be a Luke's Garcinia, which is a different type of mangosteen, but this is a custard apple, Annona reticulata, bull's heart. One of my favorite Annonas for sure. It tastes like dessert. Here is a beautiful Grimachama. Big, beautiful Grimachama. This, guys, is Cercopia. It's called gummy worm fruit. That is a very, very cold sensitive plant. That one is very hard to grow in Central Florida. Oh, and we missed this peanut butter fruit. Loaded. This is a cinnamon tree right here. This is where all cinnamon comes from. It's not the leaves that they use, it's the wood. Lots of herbs in there. I see lots of basil. These are some kind of chives. I'm not sure if they're garlic or onion chives. That looks like huacate. That is Ibo's that is one of the strongest smelling herbs right there. Here's a giant milkweed. There's some allspice trees over there. Looks like they have a little sorghum patch right here. It's all sorghum. It's like a tropical grain. And then if she zooms in, you can see over there they have a few dragon fruits, and they have some sugarcane growing and some veggies going under it. Blue porterweed right there, and there's a bitter melon growing in there too. Here's a very nice Djibouti Kaba. It looks like it's grafted, and it's a Grimmel Djibouti Kaba. And it looks like it's flowering right now. Little red hybrid. Big jackfruit tree right here in Central Florida. This is what I tried to get growing in our jabo pots. Nice big beautyberry bush. They got the Florida native coral honeysuckle right there, honeysuckle growing. This is some kind of edible syngium or genia, some kind of myrtle.